Anyone can be a millionaire in just 6 steps. Hello everyone. Today I'm going to show you how you or anyone can become a millionaire in 6 simple steps. And stick around till the end of the video and I'll explain how saving just 10% of your income every month can put you on the path to being a millionaire. So the first step is that you have to grow your income. Now, let's start by looking at how you do this. The first and most obvious way is through your salary. Work strategically on getting raises by keeping a wins log. Every time you achieve something great for your company, note it down and bring this log to your appraisal meeting to help you to negotiate for a better salary. This will help you to demonstrate your value and justify your raise. However, don't be afraid to change jobs every few years. A new position can often come with a promotion and a significant salary increase. It's a great way to advance your career and boost your income. Additionally, work on building passive income streams. There are many ways to do this. Here are some that I do. Fiverr, offer your skills and services on this platform. I do voiceovers, teaching courses. Share your knowledge by creating and selling online courses, as I do on Udemy. YouTube channel. Create content and earn money through ads and sponsorships, which is what I'm doing here on YouTube. And affiliate marketing. Promote products and earn a commission on sales, particularly using the Amazon platform. Remember, just like a profit and loss account, your personal finances have income and expenses. And by increasing your income, you create a surplus, which of course is essential for building wealth. Step 2 is the other side of this coin, which is to manage your expenditure. So let's move on to seeing how you can do this. You start by working out your current spending. Track all your expenses for 3 months to get a clear picture of where your money is going. Once you have this information, look for ways to reduce your spending and save the difference each month. Then automate these savings to ensure consistency. Now, I recommend applying the 80-20 rule, which is basically to focus on the major expenses that make the most difference and don't worry too much about the small ones. Housing. This can take up to 50% of your expenses. In the UK, buying a house can be a good long-term strategy because the gains from selling your personal residence are tax-free. The money you would pay in rent can instead go towards a mortgage, helping you to build your asset base. When you sell the house and buy another one, the increase in the house's value becomes your equity. Transportation. Consider the full cost of owning a car, including lease costs, depreciation, maintenance, road tax and servicing, not to mention fuel. Evaluate whether you truly need a car. Alternatives like public transport or ride-sharing services can save you thousands. Calculate these savings and allocate them to your savings column. Food. Plan your meals and reduce waste. Even saving £25 a week can add up to £100 a month. Clothing. Keep your clothing purchases economical. Buy items on sale and choose affordable options. For example, I buy my t-shirts from Tesco for just £4 each. Entertainment. Of course, treat yourself occasionally, but consider cutting down on frequent outings. Halve your entertainment spending and save the difference. By managing your expenditure wisely, you can create more room in your budget for savings and investment. These steps and careful monthly budgeting should enable you to create a 10% surplus of income over expenditure relatively easily. If you want to be more aggressive than that, of course, be my guest. Step 3 is an important one, and I don't recommend you skip it, and that is to automate your finances. Automating your finances can make managing your money much easier and more efficient. Here's how you can do it. When your wages come in at the end of the month, set up automatic transfers and payments. With your mortgage payments, time them to match your payday or pay them early via direct debit. This ensures that you're never late and helps with budgeting. Set up direct debits for your water and electricity bills. This way you won't have to worry about missing a payment and it simplifies your monthly tasks. Car leases. If you have a car, automate your lease payments by direct debit. This keeps your finances organised and ensures timely payments. Food budget. Transfer your food budget to a separate bank account. This helps you stick to your budget and prevents overspending on groceries. By automating these payments, you can ensure that your essential expenses are covered without having to think about them each month. This leaves you free to focus on other financial goals and reduces the risk of missed payments. Credit card debt. If you have credit card debt, your first real step towards becoming a millionaire is to focus on repaying it. Here's how to do it effectively and simply. First of all, look for a balance transfer, a credit card that offers a balance transfer with 12 to 18 months of interest-free payments. This gives you a window to pay off your debt without accruing additional interest and can be a huge saving. Create a schedule to pay off your debt within the interest-free period. Break down the total amount owed into manageable monthly payments and stick to the plan. Stop using the card. During this repayment period, avoid using the credit card for new purchases. Focus solely on reducing your existing debt. Once your debt is paid off, only use your credit card for convenience. Always pay the balance off in full at the end of each month to avoid falling back into debt, or simply don't use it. By addressing your credit card debt head-on, you free up more of your income for saving and investing, which is essential for building wealth. Step 5. The 3 levels of savings. Building a robust savings plan is essential for financial security and growth. Let's break it down into 3 levels. Level 1, your emergency fund. Your goal here is to save 6 months of expenses. Automating your payments, put this money into an instant access high interest savings account. This fund is your safety net for unexpected expenses like medical emergencies or job loss. When you have this fund accumulated, you can move to step 2, which is to address your major savings goals. Save for significant expenses like a wedding, a holiday, or other large purchases. I recommend you place this money in a high interest account with limited access. This ensures you earn more interest while keeping the funds relatively accessible when needed. However, this is to a degree optional if you want to press ahead with step 3, which is your long-term savings. The goal here, and this is the crux of the whole video, is to build your wealth over the long term. The action here is to automate the payment of the monthly payment, this money into a stocks and shares ISA if you're in the UK, or a Roth IRA if you're in the US. Automate investments into index tracking funds or ETFs. These funds provide a diversified investment option and can grow significantly over time. By organizing your savings into these 3 levels, you can ensure you have funds available for emergencies, big life events, and long-term growth. This structured approach helps you manage your money effectively and work towards becoming a millionaire. So how do you do this? Well, here we are. This is the key of the whole video. Step 6, time and compounding. Allowing your money to remain invested over time is crucial for building wealth. When you invest in tax advantages account like an ISA in the UK or a Roth IRA in the US, your investments grow tax-free from income and capital gains tax. Compounding is the process where your investment earns interest and then that interest itself earns more interest. Over time, this can have an astonishingly powerful impact on your wealth. So let me show you, as I promised, how you can become a millionaire by the power of compounding, and anybody can do this. First of all, I need to show you a simple example to show you how the power of compounding works. Let's assume that you save $225 or pounds a month into a tracker fund with an 8% annual growth rate, including inflation. Additionally, we'll assume that you increase your deposit amount by 10% annually to keep up with inflation and increase your savings as your earnings increase. After 10 years, the total value of this fund will be £62,142 or dollars. You will have made £43,256 or dollars in deposits and accrued interest of £18,885. This takes you about 6% of your way to becoming a millionaire And look too at the ratio between deposits and interest. Basically, the deposits are twice what the interests are, but you've only been doing it for 10 years. As you keep going, after 20 years, the total value of your investment will be £297,823 or dollars. Your total deposits will be £154,872 or dollars, with accrued interest of £142,951 or dollars. You're now about 29%, nearly 30% of your way to your £1 million target. And look, the deposits and the accrued interests are almost equal to each other. After 30 years, the total value goes past the magic £1 million or dollar mark to $1,075,773. Your total deposits in this period will be £444,373 or dollars. Your accrued interest, however, will be £631,400 or dollars, which is 150% of the deposits. So your accrued interest has overtaken substantially your deposit value. You've reached 100% of your target, and over £500,000 will have been earned in the last 10 years alone. This is the importance of time in compounding. But let's explore a couple of scenarios because they're quite revealing. In scenario 1, there's no increase in the deposits. They remain at £225 a month for 30 years. The total value after that is not an insignificant £337,731. The total deposits, £81,000, accrued interest, over £500,000, £256,566. So even though you've only saved £81,000, you will have had accrued interest of over £250,000. This is 37% of your £1 million target. Now, in scenario 2, if you increase the monthly deposits by 15% instead of 10% annually, look at the effect that it has. And that, again, is the power of time and compounding. Your total value is now over 2.3 million. The total deposits are just over 1.1 million, and your accrued interest is also about 1.1 million. But you've achieved 231% of your target, showing the power of increasing your savings rate by just 5%. And obviously, if you can exceed this, the results are even more spectacular. So to summarize, anyone can become a millionaire if you commit to saving consistently and allow time and compounding to work for you. I've seen this strategy work for me, and I know it can work for you too if you stick to the rules. If you found this content helpful, please like and subscribe for more tips on investment banking and wealth creation. Thank you very much for watching.